Hello, everybody, and welcome back to the tavern. We're going to go ahead and react to a few more of what we're calling the fan favorites of the animatics from Epic the Musical. I already went through four of what's considered the fan favorites, and honestly, I see why people are really enjoying a lot of the interpretations of these. It's been cool being able to listen, and I mean, I even got a few other things out of the last listen session that I did. But these animatics are such a cool way to have Jorge's envision come to life. So it's cool to see this, and I'm super excited to get to share a couple more of these with you guys. I'm still probably going to be stopping and starting a little bit like I did last time, but for the most part I'm really just trying to listen and get all the visual cues in there, and it's just, I don't know, it's been fun. It's been fun. Of course, now I get to see a death that I don't want to see again within the next couple of fan favorites from here, but it just works out. As always, if there is any particular type of other videos or anything you want me to react to, by all means leave them in the comments. We've been keeping lists up because there's already a lot of other ideas and thoughts that we want to go with. As you all know, the Thunder Saga is coming out on July 4th, which is too long for me to wait at the time of recording this video. I just want to listen to the music so badly so I can hear all the new things with Thunder God and everything else that kind of go through here. Gosh, I remember. I'm just gonna call them Thunder Daddy. Can I call all of them like just daddies and mommies at this point? Is that allowed to? Am I gonna get banned and thrown away for doing that? I don't know. Like the artists of these animatics and the voices of who Jorge is casting for these have been so cool and so phenomenal to listen to that I want to go back and listen. I want to go back and listen, which is part of the reason why I wanted to do these fan favorites with you all, just so I can go back and listen and re-experience all of them. If there's anything new that I catch out of that, or based on, all of your comments, we'll go ahead and kind of stop and discuss it a little bit. But I'm looking forward to going with four other animatics of songs that we've heard from different parts of the sagas. This time around, as normal, the people who made these animatics will be listed in the description. Please give these artists the love and support just as much as you have for me, which obviously if you've recommended these to me, then clearly they already have a lot of love and support, but we want to show even more love to this amazing community as we go forward too. And I'm sure there'll be more that'll pop up as we go forward. So I'm excited to continue going on with this journey. We're going to start today off with good old Polyphemus. This particular animatic was from Wolfy the Witch. Again, links are in the description. So let's go ahead and kind of listen and watch, and let's look at deaths and stuff, I guess, because this is just entering the cave and it makes me cry and just all right, let's just go on with it. Stupid sheep. That's a good way to open it up, though.
Look at all this food. Look at all these sheep. I can't believe this cave has all this for us to keep.
I've gotta hand it to you both. This is quite the treat. There are enough sheep here to feed the entire fleet.
It's almost too perfect, too good to be true. Why would the Lotus Eaters pass up on all this food?
I love it so much still. The voice is so, perfect for this stuff. I do like this interpretation of Polyphemus.
We're just travelers. We come in peace.
You killed my sheep. My favorite sheep.
Of course it's a favorite sheep, damn it.
What gives you the right to deal a pain so deep? Don't you know that pain sow is pain you reap. Time to drink your blood over where you stand. Your life now is in my hand. Before I'm done, you will learn that it's not so fun to take. You came to my home to steal, but now you become my meal. A trade you see, take from you like you took from me.
Just the effect that they use for Polyphemus's voice is so cool. Like, I like that kind of raspy, and again, that cello on the bottom representing that. I'm positive there's some type of callback to the danger motif somewhere in here. I would need to really listen to it closely to see if I can get that lovely little thing that the violin or viola, I forgot which instrument that Jorge said introduced it at the beginning. When I watch those, but like I'd be very curious to see where they snuck it in, because anytime there's danger, that's where they end up putting that particular one there. But like this, obviously we're afraid of a Cyclops, but going to this in the interpretation of hey, you went and killed my favorite sheep, like eye for an eye, right? That's how it's got to go here. It's a cool way to see it.
The right to deal a pain so deep. Don't you know that pain you sow is pain you reap? Time to
The cello isn't doing that motive, is it? What is the cello line doing here? Hold on a minute. I want to listen closely to that.
my favorite sheep. What gives you the right to deal the pain so deep? Don't you know that pain you sow is pain you reap?
I mean, I guess that could be a variation of it, but I'm not sure. I still like what the cello does with it.
Your life now is in my hand. Before I'm done,
Sealing the cave up, it's perfect. You're screwed.
you came to my home to steal, but now you become my meal. A trade you see, take from you like you took from me.
There's been
Eye
a
for an eye.
misunderstanding. We never came here to steal, but now that I see we've done some damage, maybe you and I can make a deal. I'll give you our
I like the little thumbs up over there.
so long as we
That was a cool way. It's like, hey, is this interpretation enough? Yeah, give me the thumbs up. Sorry, I just had to. Like that's a nice little thing right there.
But now that I see we've done some damage, maybe you and I can make a deal. I'll give you our finest treasure, so long as we live alive. You can keep the world's best tasting wine.
Wine?
Have our drink.
Is that whole thing just like open arms, just in minor? That whole melody line there.
Maybe you and I can make a deal.
I'm probably wrong,
Give you
but
our finest treasure, so
da
long
da
as
da
we
da
live
da da
alive.
dum,
You can keep the world's best tasting wine.
Wine?
drugged
Have a
wine.
drink, one sip and you'll understand the power that's in your hands. A wine so fresh, you'd never want to eat human flesh again.
Nah, they're just reintroducing Polyphemus' theme in the beginning. I know that's what that is, but it's like, it's close. It's close.
Trade you see, gift from you and a gift from me.
I'd like to thank you. Stranger, what's your name?
My name is Nobody.
So clever to say nobody here.
Nobody.
And he just should have captured Athena's thing and be like, it's nobody, don't worry about it.
For your gift, I've won to reply.
I'm so glad we see eye to eye.
Yes, you shall be the final man to die.
What? Watch out!
Yeah. Well, I guess we'll just need to continue right into it because again, survive like is what we're gonna go with next from here. I know it says animatic discontinue. That's okay. Just I got chills immediately when it's like the lookout and immediately going into how survive works from there. And again, Wolfie's the same person who ended up doing this next one here, but God, just the overlaying themes that you hear through all of this is so cool, and I enjoy it and I love it, and it gives me all the feels. It's just like eye for an eye. Thank you for this gift, but now you still have to die because you killed my favorite thing. So it's like eye for an eye, tooth for a tooth. That's a lot of how the old Greek mythology things were, and the Odyssey does nothing different from it. So cool, so cool. I got shivers immediately when the chorus comes in, just like this.
My brothers, the rest of our fleet, they wait at the beach, and if we're defeated, their good is dead. Straight ahead, that is who we're fighting.
I love that Survive is such a callback essentially just to the opening of this, because those war drums and a lot of it were kind of the same thing as the introduction to the Troy saga. It just gives that same kind of feeling, that same war beat, everything from there, with all of the crew being rallied behind it, being like, yeah, we can kill this thing. It's beautiful. It's beautiful. Let's go back to where that starts.
The rest of our fleet, they wait at the beach, and if we're defeated, their good is dead. Straight ahead, that is who we're fighting. No backup, no chance for support, so draw out your swords. Our foe must be thwarted right here and now. Show me how great is your will to survive. 600 lives at stake.
I mean, this is just a callback to just the beginning, and I love it because it's the same kind of concept. We just need to survive this. It's just one life. The parallels between that baby at the beginning and this are so cool, and I love it. Just having that same melody line, da 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 da. It's so freaking cool. We get that theme and we must survive. I've been listening to this a lot. What are you talking about?
Now, show me how
It's so
great is your
perfect
will to
callback.
survive.
600 lives at stake. There's not one life to take.
And when we get it, then our
Journey's over.
no dying on the ground. Defeat is not allowed.
I love this melody line here. It's so...
So
Ugh.
fight, fight. Surround him. Attack from behind. Keep distance in mind and stay in his blind spot and strike his heels. Strike the heels.
Might change. Might change.
Exhaust him.
Tap.
Don't let him get close. He's strong but he's slow. He can't land a blow if we're out of reach. Find a breach. Stand up and fight for your lives.
Obviously, this wasn't fully finished, but just to hear the whole thing again is phenomenal. Journey's over. God, that falsetto up there is beautiful. It's beautiful. It's beautiful. And I like how those kind of go together from there. I know that last one wasn't like fully finished from there, but it's just good. It's Survive is a wonderful song, and I'm glad I got to hear that kind of the war motive that we had at the very beginning again. It's cool. It's cool. All right, No Longer You, the one that I fucked up royally on my initial kind of observation and stuff from there. So I'm glad I have kind of a little bit of a chance. Well, not No Longer You. It was the prophecy thing. Was the prophecy thing No Longer You? I can't remember. Either way, I know there's one of them that I messed up royally on. But No freaking waltz, and it was a waltz. I angry at myself. Sorry. Like, ugh. It might be No Longer You. Yes, this is the one I think I messed up on a little bit. But we get to listen to this. This particular animatic was done by Krieo. I'm excited to hear this. All right, let's go. I want to get right into it. Like, how could I not catch that as not a waltz? Come on. It's a fucking waltz, Suno. Like, come on. It's the waltziest 6/8 waltz you've ever heard, and you say, Durga, this is not a waltz. I'm stupid. Oh, this is the anger Suno thing. Can't believe I got that wrong at first. Ugh. It's a waltz. It's a beautiful waltz at that.
I am the prophet with the answers you seek. Time, I've unlocked it. I see past and future running free. There is a world where I help you get home.
It's such a mesmerizing melody, and I love it so much.
What? I see a song of past romance. I see the sacrifice of man. I see portrayals of betrayal and a brother's final stand. I see you on the brink of death. I see you try a final breath. I see a man who gets
I wish I had these vocals.
Oh. But it's no longer
you.
This can't be.
Again, this whole thing just reminds me of another dive to the heart. Like the prophet, just like here is all the things that you've lived through. You're still gonna suffer through more of this. You're gonna barely make it home, and you're gonna be a changed man. And just this whole like very melodic line above there with this nice waltz feeling is such a. Ooh, I get chills from this. I love high, very tenor voices from there, and I wish my voice could still go up like it. It just can't anymore. The bard's getting too old to be able to sing in high tenor range, but it's so good of a melody that I get chills from listening to it. And this is just another dive to the heart. That's all it is.
Make it home alive, but it's no
longer you.
This can't be. We've suffered and sailed through the toughest of hells. Now you tell us our efforts for nothing. I see your palace covered in red. Faces of men who had long believed you're dead. I see your wife with a man who is haunting, a man with a trail of bodies.
Right, it's you.
I see a song of past romance.
This is such a really cool way to do this. I like this animatic.
I see you on the brink of death. I see you try
Da-na-na, da-na-na.
I see a man who gets to make it home alive, but it's no longer you.
Oh, I have such chills from that last chord. Oh, it is so dive to the heart like. Oh. I have so many goosebumps, guys. So many. Ooh. Bomb. Like, just the no longer you. And then chord. We resolve this thing. And then the chills just go all through my spine. It's so good. Oh, sorry, I can't help it. I want to listen to that one more time. Just like that last part there. It's so good.
No
Like, just to resolve it there is so good.
you.
boom, and that's when the chills start. Plus the animatic is such a good way to go through this. Oh, this is making me appreciate this song even more now. I'm good. Woo! Oh, I'm on such a music high right now. It's beautiful. Oh, I needed that. All right, and lastly, we have Done For, which was done by Esha. Name's terrible. And I really enjoyed this particular one. I remember from when we did the Cersei saga, so I'm excited to go visit for it and hear my good old da 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 motif around. So I'm excited for it again. Anyway. Bum 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 bum. It's so much like Carmen. I love it.
Lady of the palace, sorry that I asked this, but I hope that I've been misinformed. I sent out some scouts to take a look around through here, and they wound up at your doors. Through the years we seldom get a warm welcome, so I must ask just to be sure. Did you do something to them?
Who, me? All I did was reveal their true form.
You turned them into pigs.
Well, they kind of are.
I don't know who you are, know why you're here, but let me make this one thing clear. I've got people to protect, nymphs I can't neglect, so I'm not taking chances, dear. If you make one wrong move, then you're done for. Anything I don't approve, then you're done for. I could put a spell on you, and you're done for. Boy, you better run, or soon you will be done for.
This kind of shows Cersei's power a lot more.
Placing any spells on me. I just ate a flower, one that claims your power, so you better cower now and flee.
You must be a liar, mortals can't acquire money without dire consequence.
Then I must be a god like you, cause I got this root from the ground with my bare hands.
Hermes gave it to you, didn't he?
Okay, fine, yes.
I love the playfulness of this.
You and I are now evenly matched. Our fates are intertwined.
Do we have Hermes watching this in the background? Really? I mean, to be fair, he kind of seems like the person who would just be like, "Ooh, this is getting good. I'm gonna eat the popcorn in the back." I like that. That's cool. That's cool. Thank you for that.
Okay, fine, yes. Regardless. You and I are now evenly matched. Our fates are intertwined, they're attached. I've got people to protect.
Oh,
friends I can't neglect.
yeah.
Now there is no turning back. You've made your one wrong move, now you're done for. I will be the one to prove that you're done for. Not even a spell saves you, cause you're done for. Oh, you better run, or soon you will be done for. You've lost.
This one seems to go more into the physical confrontation between the two as compared to, you know, the lion versus the Cyclops that the previous one did. But that kind of gives them more of a, at least to me, I like the way that this ends up doing this, because it kind of shows what they're both fighting for at this point, and that's kind of what we want. I mean, Cersei with her nymphs and Odysseus with his crew. It's two conflicting things. Like, neither of them are bad. They're just trying to stick up for their own people, and they do a very good job of storytelling from this.
One wrong move, now you're done for. I will be the one to prove that you're done for. Not even a spell saves you, cause you're done for. Oh, you better run, or soon you will be done for. You've lost.
My nymphs are like my daughters.
And then we get back to the Carmen stuff. Hermes in the background just clapping. Yes.
We let strangers live, we faced a heavy loss. You've given me no reason to bestow you with my trust, but everyone's true colors are revealed in acts of lust.
I'm not sure I follow.
I got lazy, sorry. That's a good way to do it. I like it. I don't know. It's just with how with how Carmen, like, that last one always is. Bum 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 bum, and that's just a stereotypical Carmen waltz. Having that in there, it's cool, and that one shows and that particular animatic was very well done, with showing a little bit more of the confrontation between Circe and Odysseus physically as compared to, the spiritual animals, which I know technically in the Odyssey that was kind of another interpretation of it from everywhere, but it's cool. These animatics just are cool to just kind of go back and revisit and just hear other things from there, and I like it. I like them a lot. So thank you for listening again to my rambling of more animatics from here. It's always fun having to see what you guys are your favorite animatics from there. I know I have a couple that I'm really kind of going and being like squee to, but there's so much good music from here, and we don't have long to wait before the Thunder Saga comes out, so that's going to be even more exciting when we get there. Like normal, like, comment, subscribe, do all that stuff. If there's any other animatics, any music in general you want me to react to, by all means put it in the comments. We've been keeping a list up. I love experiencing music with you all, and I hope to continue to do that once we get to the Thunder Saga and a lot of other things to come. So thanks again for watching. I will see you guys next time. Bye-bye!